Hi guys, Hans here, no Jibbaloo here, different video to usual. Today I am going to show how I make Yorkshire puddings. So if this all goes successful then this video will actually be published. If not, then obviously no one will ever see it again. So a bit different to how some people might make them, but the key thing really to make the difference and make big puffy Yorkshire puddings is how you actually cook them. But I'm going to do the prep now. Dinner's going to be in absolutely hours time, but this is one of the things I always do really early on in the day and get it out of the way. So I'll flash the ingredients up on screen, but effectively it's just plain flour, eggs, milk and salt. That's all you need, and then whatever you want to actually cook them in. I just use normal oil, but that's because I've got like fussy vegetarians and stuff. My grandma always used beef dripping. Honestly, it doesn't matter. If you are really exact in the way that you like to measure, I will put exact measurements up on screen, but I'm not. So I'm going to do not quite a massive coffee mug, but I'm basically going to do one. Oh, look, the side has got some flour out. 1 and 1 1/4, 1 1/2 cups of flour, and then into that I'm going to break 4 eggs. There we go. And I'm going to start whisking just to kind of break the yolks up and get it to start going. At this point I'm going to introduce some of the salt. Now obviously if you're cooking for kids and stuff like that, be mindful of how much salt you're using. Really sea salt's best because it kind of creates a bit of a texture as well. I am cooking for kids, so I'm going to put a couple of decent pinches, but nothing more than pinches. I'm not talking like a Jamie Oliver pinch. And introduce that a little bit in there. You do need salt. It actually helps with the cooking process. And then I'm going to put some milk in as well. And basically about the same as the flour. Put 1 and a bit. Now I always make this in a jug because then I'm only using 1 pot, and it's much easier to pour your Yorkshire puddings into your tins at a later stage. Now the vast majority of people who use a electric mixer, I haven't got one at the minute, so I'm not using one, but it doesn't take that much really to go. I'll probably fast forward this bit while I go through it. Right, now that's about done. Never worry at this early stage if you are leaving it if there's a few lumps, because they're just lumps of flour, and as that rests in the fridge, as mine is going to do, it will just go away. So I'll leave that as it is. I'm going to pop a plate on it and pop it in the fridge, and that's it. This can be literally done 2 days before your meal, but I always do mine at least 6 or so hours, and then the trick is just take it out half an hour before you're actually going to do it, just so it rises the temperature a little bit. So yeah, I will see you for the next phase. Hi guys, me again. So my meat is out, that's all resting, so that means I've got 20 minutes to get dinner done, which is the perfect time to get my Yorkshire puddings on. So this is one of the keys to my success. Metal case tins. You can pick them up from a lot of shops, including Pound Shop and stuff like that, for about 36. So yeah, as a lot of people would normally do, you just do it so that there's basically oil in the bottom. Like I say, you can use dripping, you can use large, you can use anything you want. You want a mil or 2 in the bottom, not loads. Otherwise you kind of come out a very, very funny shape. So I'm going to do that. And then what I'm going to do, because my roast potatoes are still in the oven, but they've been cooking at a lower temperature. So now I'm going to whack my oven up to a good kind of 220, 230, and they're going to go in the oven. I'll be back when they're hot. Okay guys, so these have been in for about 4 minutes. So the oil is really hot. So I'm going to bring it straight up, not pour all the oil everywhere, and pour in the mix to about the top, so that the oil was kind of at the top. Doesn't matter if a bit spills over, as long as you don't burn yourself. There we go. And they go straight back in the oven. Don't open the door again till they're done, and I'll see you when they are done. Right guys, moment of truth. So there you go, nice, big, tall, fluffy Yorkshire puddings. If you like them a bit lighter, but kind of all the way through, just obviously having your temperature slightly lower all the way throughout. But yeah, there you go, Yorkshire puddings.